Our spirit. What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Good Monday morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit on the Edge Network, And yes, I just changed out, guys. Old logo, new one. You have to let me know what you think. Just decided to change things up a little bit, just see how we like it. I don't know if I do or not. We're working with it right now. Anyway, this is a show of which I do kind of come in and I talk of different things that Spirit gives me to talk about just to help enlighten lives and see where we go from there. I don't know, you guys, I feel like I have done everything. I feel like I've lived a whole day in one day in just a few hours. I've honestly only been up for like a little over 2 hours, but I feel like I have done everything a full day has to offer, and getting ready for some things and going where we're going and just kind of getting my life together for the week. This is the first week in weeks that I have not just been plummeted with stuff on Monday going, oh my gosh, am I going to get through this week or not? So the calendar this week, guys, it's not empty, but it's not as blasted full as it normally is, which just means it gives room for you guys to kind of reach out and say, I want a reading. I want to start a mentorship. I want to start the soul coaching, whatever is on your mind. I have room for it, guys. This is the week to start. This is a week of beginnings, which is amazing. Anyway, kind of let's get started here. I do have some exciting news going towards the end of this week, which is awesome. But I want to get started here. And as we know, I always use Neil Diamond Walsh's book. Here we go. I love this book. I love Neil Diamond Walsh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to fix this. This is how much I love this book. I'm going to have to fix it. It's just a little bit of hot glue, but I'm going to have to get my butt doing it. So today's topic, it's a good one. Let's open up the book for you. Aren't those flowers gorgeous? Those flowers. So today's topic is fear is the energy which contracts, closes down, draws in, runs, hides, hoards, and harms. Love is the energy which expands, opens up, sends out, stays, reveals, shares, and heals. And I'm telling you, on that, I could probably close the book and the show and be done. Honestly, I don't have to put much more into this. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, Tim. But let's expand. Let's see where else we can go with this, okay? I'm going to leave the book open just for some inspiration to me because, quite frankly, I'm just like, I don't need to talk anymore. I can shut this and be done. But let's kind of just entertain the topic between fear and love. I know my whole life has always revolved around fear. And I will tell you what, it's still not revolving around fear, but I'm noticing when fear enters in and I go, oh, well, I'm afraid of something. So let's backtrack that a little bit. Let's backtrack that to maybe somebody that doesn't necessarily understand that their life is revolving around fear or what's going on in their life to be fearful of things. Because we always look at things of being fearful as I'm afraid of snakes, I'm afraid of sharks, I'm afraid of thunderstorms, those types of fears. That's where we tend to go to when we think about fear. That's not at all it is. Fear is a hesitation. Good morning, Deidre. You like the chair? I love this chair. Deidre, I have to get on Zoom someday and show you because it's got a footstool. Matter of fact, now I'm thinking about it, I want it out. But because I feel like we just need to get comfy today. But Fear. What is fear about? So when you look at hesitations in your life, I really want that promotion, but kind of hesitating on it. Hesitation, a lot of times, can go back to fear. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean you're afraid of the new job. I'm afraid of going higher. No, it's a hesitation and an uncomfortable feeling that really, when you break it down, does go down to that word of fear of going into an uncomfort zone, doing something new. Will I screw this up? All these amazing things that really boil down to the word fear. And when we have that feeling, I know we don't instantly go to boom, here we go. But when we jump down to that feeling and go, okay, what am I afraid of? What is stopping my energy from going out? And then we go, well, how do we get over that blockage? How do I get through that? Because I'll tell you what, I just had this morning. I seen somebody that's doing phenomenal. Oh my gosh. I mean, like big curtain, name breasted across. I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. And then my heart went, "Ugh," and I went, whoa, 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 whoa. What am I afraid of? What is this fear? Good morning, Miss Elise. I said it right. Yes. Only took 8 hours with you, but I dare 7. But I really went to myself, what's my fear? Good morning, Keith. And then I thought to myself, does it matter? No. So often, guys, we are so told that we have got to get to the root cause of our fear. What is causing this, just to dispel it? Not always the case. Like today, I honestly had about 15 minutes and I thought, oh, I am not wasting all day on this. I don't have time. Good morning, Miss Heidi. I'm not doing this today. So I went, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send it love. Whatever this feeling is, it's hesitation. I'm going to send it love. And I'm going to let whatever this is roll out the way it's supposed to. Because sometimes fear can be healthy. Fear just says, hey, hold on. Just slow down. Assess. And then come at it a different way. So how do you come in a different way? It's love, guys. I'm not lying. It is love. I know that sounds so cheesy, doesn't it? Because we're not raised to think, oh, let's love everything. So let's expand on this in love. So like this morning when I got that little, ooh, what the hell is this? I sent love at it. Okay. And I went, I don't know what this is going on. I don't even know why this feeling is. But I'm going to send, good morning, Lee. Good morning. And I'm going to send love to this. And I'm going to bombard it with it because I'm just going to get this heartstring that just keeps going out. Now, the funny thing is as I'm doing that now, because I've got the fear in my head and I'm sending love out, and almost inside me feels like I am contradicting what I need to do, because what is happening is I'm getting anxious and nervous and oh my gosh, my heart's going, and this is happening in front of you. And I'm going, oh my God, what the heck is this? And then I have to realize that fear, because now I've gone through this whole process and now it's coming back what the fear is. The fear is stepping out in front of people. I do it with every gallery of fear. It's going to expand it. Why? Because it's expanding that feeling. Now, I know you're all going like, why would I want to expand my fear? Well, because I'm going to come through that fear. And I'm going to use love to go push out. Love is expanding the feeling. Love is pushing that feeling out. Fear was going, nope, not doing it. Nope, not having anything about it. Fear was going to stop me. Fear was going to pull me into my center and say, no way in hell will you ever see me doing that. And that will stop me. So instead, using love, I'm pushing love out. Yes, love expanding all those feelings that I don't want to feel. It literally went and took and just expanded the feeling. But in doing that, guess what I get to do now? When I'm put in that place, I can harness this expansion of feeling and go, you know what? I can push through this. Does that make sense? Fear is this tight ball. Think about it as a metal ball in front of you, something you're not going to get through. You can't get through a metal gate, can you? You cannot push through a metal gate. But if I expand the metal, if I push heat into that and I expand it, because if you've ever watched anything like in slow motion of like expanding metal, what do? They push heat into it and it expands. And really, it kind of looks fluffy. And then you can manipulate it and you can move it out of your way. You can push through it. And that's what adding love to something is. It's going to expand a feeling. It's going to expand something. It's going to open you out, open you up. And it's so amazing because love is going to help you reveal why you were afraid. Because when I added love to my feeling, and when I seen that big stage with that huge curtain, it wasn't even mine, it was somebody else's. And I got fearful and I went, nope, I'm just going to send love into this. And that love expanded it. All of a sudden I went, oh, I recognize this. I recognize this as jitters. Stage jitters. All you have to do is push through that. It's being afraid of walking up and going, oh my God, what if I show up and no dead person shows up? It's crazy because they're already there. But it's jitters, it's nervousness, it's fear here. The cool thing is when I expand that love and I push that out, all of a sudden I transcend that fear and it becomes something I can use for my advantage because I've changed it. I've added something to it. I've went, here we go. And now I can harness that and bring it back into my being. And this is what's really cool because I'm pushing love out. I'm sending love out. And as I send it out, it's making everything bigger. I'm then scooping it up and bringing it back to me to use. To use because now it's my strength. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to take it everywhere. Because that love, everything that's gone out and it's come back to me, now it's begun to heal my fear. That's what it's done. Anytime you've had to do something where you have gone, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? And you've pushed through it, you'll find that it doesn't take long for that fear to dissipate because fear is very weak. Fear is very, very weak. I mean, you guys all watch my journey. Let's take it with something more tangible. You watch my journey with snakes. My fear was incredible. Oh my gosh, you watch me on show. Anybody that can go back and see my episode with a snake, y'all didn't see it, but you clearly see my fear. Good morning, Paula. I pushed through that episode. And that's when I went, this fear has got to stop. This fear is debilitating. This fear is paralyzing me. So what I do, I started to educate myself on snakes. I started to get hypnotized to find out why my fear was there. I pushed through my fear. And then I started to remember dreams because in dreams, I have snakes come in my dreams when I'm ascending up, when I'm leveling up, I have these amazing dreams of snakes. And I'm sitting in the woods, cross-legged in the lotus position, and snakes are coming to me everywhere and they're all over me and they're in my hands and I'm kissing them and they're my best friends. because snakes are knowledge in the spirit world. Snakes are knowledge in our physical world. Look at the caduceus. The medical caduce, the sign of medical, is two snakes wrapped around each other. Even in the Bible, the snake is representation of pushing for knowledge, pushing for freedom. So why do I have a fear of a snake? So I educated myself, going, wow, yeah, I know where my fear comes from now. I was able to really pinpoint this baby in past lives and in present life. But that wasn't enough. Now I have to educate myself. And that's what I did. And it's amazing because now that I've educated myself on a lot more, I know what snakes to be fearful of and what snakes to say, whoa, I don't have to really be afraid of you, but I have to be cautious. I found one of the most beautiful creatures. Oh my gosh, a beautiful snake. I don't even know the name of it. But instead of slithering this way, it does it like a caterpillar. And the design on its back is just beautiful as it moves. But I also know when I see that snake, or if I ever see that snake, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to go up to it. Why? Because that beautiful pattern is faster than any other snake. It's got a strike pattern. The naked eye can't even see it. And it's got a 2-inch fang. 2 of them. It's also venom. It's going to swell your whole body up huge. Which means I no longer have to be afraid of that. I just have to know when I see it, leave that little bugger alone. It's not my friend, no matter how beautiful it is. So then I started to look at another fear of mine, guys, sharks. I know. How often am I in the ocean to see a shark? But I thought, let's educate myself. I have a strange fear of sharks, but yet I love the ocean. So I started to educate myself. I started watching videos on people with sharks and went, wait a second, they're beautiful. Even that great white, huge thing, it's beautiful how it glides through water. So then I started watching more. And people started educating that sharks don't really want to eat you. We're not their food source. And really, when you think about how many times we're in the water compared to how many shark attacks are, they're not even attacks. They're curiosities that they thought you were food. You flopped around like a seal. Of course, they thought you were food. But really, if you're in the water with sharks and you see a shark coming, they're showing you push the nose. You know what happens? The shark goes away. Wow, who would have thought? All I got to do is put my hand on its nose and go, that way, buddy. I mean, am I going to test the theory? Probably not. Why? I'm never going to be in a situation to test the theory. I mean, yeah, if I'm in Mexico and I'm swimming and the shark comes up, I might have that test. And yes, I know now, don't run. Don't flop like a seal. Just tread some water. If it comes too close, push on its nose. Why? It's going to think it's hit something. It doesn't want to hit the wall twice. A shark's kind of smart that way. And then I watched other people swimming with sharks. I went, wow, they do it all the time. Wow. Once you educate, it changes it. For me, it's easier to send love first. For me, it's easier to go, you know what, where am I going with this? What am I going to do? The coolest thing about love is when you send it out, it comes back. Okay? When you send it out, it comes back. And I literally tested this theory not that long ago because I wanted to. I wanted to see what happened. I wanted to see what happened if I got a group of people to feel their heart center, to feel their love. And I wanted to see what would happen if I had this group of 30 plus people Bring that love in and bring it up through their body and send it out. I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to see if that love would be felt and then come back to us. And I watched it. And I'm not going to say the people running the event weren't phenomenal advertisers, because I'll tell you what, they rocked it. They rocked that huge. But what I felt that day, I have been at events, guys, where 1,000+ people have come through the door. Never felt what I felt that day. I felt nothing but love from people. I felt the gathering of groups of people came all day long, and there were hordes, and they didn't leave. And more came in. And I would pretty close to say we got topped the numbers of the room by the fire marshals, probably. But it was love. And it was amazing to see how love sent out, and love brought more people to us to say, where the hell is this coming from? Because no matter how much advertising you have, when you put a group of people together, all having the same feeling, all pushing out that amazing feeling and saying these people are going to feel it and they're going to come back to it because they're going to want to know where the source is. It's so dynamic. It is so dynamic. Not just in that, but to see the group of people go, oh my gosh, that was so powerful. And they had no clue what I was trying to do, but they felt it here. And it showed throughout the day, and it was rocking amazing. Because when you share that feeling, it comes back to you. And I'll tell you what, this is one of my little secrets. A lot of people look at me and go, yeah, why don't you argue with people? Why don't you fight? Because I feel the argument coming before I ever walk into a situation. Guys, come on, I'm a psychic. I am good at what I do. I feel that energy and I go, oh, no. So what do? I literally, before I enter a place that I think there's going to be a disagreement, argument, I consciously send love. I sit there and I go, just going to think about it. I'm going to send them love. I'm going to send the situation love. I'm going to allow the love to disband whatever's going to happen. And when I do that, whatever was going to occur fizzles out. And a beautiful conversation happens. Because I didn't push fear into it. I didn't push aggression into it. I didn't push anger into it. I pushed love into it. It is the most dynamic thing you can do. People don't realize how strong that 1 4-letter word is. We throw it at everything these days. We throw love on t-shirts. We throw love on Valentine. We have a whole day, a holiday for love. I mean, we have marketed that word, but we have not used that word or the feeling necessarily always appropriately. How many of you have seen a shirt going by that says love and went to your heart center and went, yeah, I reminded you and sent that out as a wave? If we all did that, holy cow, what would happen? Because I will tell you what, love really does heal. Love heals people. It heals situations. It heals the earth. But it's not like a generic one, guys. This is a real bona fide, you feel it in your heart and you push it out. And it's dynamic when it happens. So I want you guys to practice that. I want you guys to practice when you feel fear or you feel frustration or you feel any of those heavier feelings. I want you to sit there and say, can I push through it? Probably not. But now I want you to push love into that situation. And then see if you can push through that. Love, fear, no matter what you do, is always going to feel heavy around you. And you can push fear out. Trust me, you can. But it's always going to feel worse. It's not going to heal. Can you share fear? Yeah, you can get mass communities. My gosh, guys, we have wars that are based on fear. But the minute you start throwing love at it, it's going to start to dissipate. And even wars will dissipate when we change the dynamics of that emotion of what we're sending in. So this week, guys, I want you to practice that. I want you to practice literally waking up in the morning going, okay, Dad said, hey, let's try the love thing. We're going to try the love thing. Get into your heart center. Take a few deep breaths. Let that good feeling come into your heart, the whole chest. And then imagine pushing it out to everything in your day. And let's see how your days change. Let's see if your world's a little bit brighter, a little bit happier, a little bit better of a place to be in. Expose yourself, guys. Allow this stuff to expand and push out. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So with that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we get back, we're going to do our 5-card stud. This is Diet here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network.
Can you harm yourself using energy medicine? The answer is yes. Gail Lynn, the creator of the Harmonic Egg products for commercial and home use, has been involved in the field of energy medicine for the past 15 years. In her experience, Gail has witnessed cases where people have faced negative consequences due to the improper use of energy medicine. Some individuals did not allow the sessions to integrate properly or exposed their bodies to beneficial energies for extended periods, leading to harmful effects. This can cause the body to go into a defense, flight, or fight mode, creating confusion within the body despite the positive nature of the energy. There is also the potential risk of hiring a wounded healer who may unintentionally hurt their clients. For those reasons and more, she is committed to educating people about the safe and appropriate use of energy medicine. For those interested in learning more, Gail provides videos, articles, and other resources at harmonicegg.com. Contact her directly at info@harmonicegg.com to find out about safe and effective energy healing products and services.
Are you ready to dive into a world of exploration, enlightenment, and higher consciousness? The Edge Magazine media platform is your ultimate one-stop shop for all things curious. We're a vibrant community of seekers and teachers passionate about sharing our gifts and abilities to help the collective explore, develop, and understand our journey towards higher consciousness. Our website, edgemagazine.net, receives over 10,000 views each month, boasting unique articles, enlightening forecasts, and insightful book reviews. Over 15,000 copies of the Edge Magazine are printed every other month and distributed to over 400 locations across the Midwest. Experience a world of opportunities with the Edge Magazine. Unleash exposure through enticing print and online ads, Edge Partner Directory membership, and community calendar listings. Share your experience in radio and multimedia interviews, connecting with our diverse community, and join our vibrant events. Connect with like-minded individuals and share your gifts here, there, and everywhere.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Diet here on School Through Spirit on the Edge Network. I also wanted to, I know, I keep preaching it. Have you gotten your magazine? Have you gotten your magazine? Did you get your magazine? I love this magazine. Look at awesome. Look at, here we are, guys. We made the front cover. We made the front cover at School Through Spirit with Diet. Isn't that awesome? It's the Edge Network. We got to love it. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, though, was the Edge Life magazine. I'm going to have to figure out if I can wear this. Oh, my God, I hate this. Camera built in. I hate this, General. I don't want to do this. I don't know if I can. I'm trying to change this to something different. I don't know if I can do this. Anyway, okay. Ugh, I hate this, guys. Okay, but now I know you guys can read it. Edge Life Events Reawakening. Edge Life Events Reawakening is this Saturday, guys. This Saturday in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Delta Hotel. It's going to be an awesome, awesome time. It really is. Why? Because we have got a psychic gallery roundtable. We have got Bert Strasberg, Carol Lowell, and myself. There you go. Actually, we're over here. This side. This mirroring thing messes me up. We got fireside chat with Echo Bodine, workshops with Drama Silva, Mary Newstrom, and Michelle Jacobson, Medicine Buddha with Bill Thorvin and Frank Discrina, Di Christina. I know I totally messed that up. I also know Adam Dentz is going to be on a part of a panel also. Now, guys, pre-sale tickets. Buy your tickets. Buy your tickets this week before we get there. They're on sale for $7 before the door. If you wait until the door, it's $10. Bring your kids. 10 and under are free, which is really awesome. Sponsor for this is Sanctuary of the On, School for Higher Consciousness, Zenith High, Spirit Haven, New World Women, Gem Me Wands, North Star Hemp, Vibe Co Apparel, The Edge Magazine, Awakenings Gifts, and Guidance of the Soul. So again, it's at the Delta Hotels by Marriott in Minneapolis on the Northeast. It's 1330 Industrial Boulevard. That is Minneapolis. Make sure you're there, guys, because we're going to be there. And this is the magazine. So make sure you show up, guys, because meet and greets. Hey, let me know you're there. I'm going to be easy to see, guys. I'm going to flip my camera back because that drove me batty. Much better. Don't ask me why. I just hate the mirroring effect. But I'm going to be there. I'm going to be easy to find. I literally got one of the smallest booths I could so I could be out there kind of in the hallway area. I want to be there when you walk through the door. I'm going to be doing readings all day long. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Lee. I'm going to be doing readings all day long. Minus doing the gallery. We're going to be there from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that's 2 extra hours to get a reading with me. I've got some new banners I bought. So I'm going to put one of them babies up for you guys to see. It's going to be like hey, here she is. Come find her. If I'm giving a reading, give me a wave or sign up at my table for a reading. If I'm not doing a reading, come in and say hi and get a hug. So I love hugs. I'm a huggy person. Okay, guys. Well, there you go. Look, this is today's 5-card spread. It is the Black Goddess Within Oracle. Look at that. Look at that. I got these just a couple of weeks ago from somebody. And it's the deck is made by Giovanni Washington, PhD. Art is by Marla Warner. I think it's gorgeous. It says, introducing the Black Goddess Within Oracle, a 44-card deck and guidebook created by Dr. Giovanni Washington that features unretouched photographs of contemporary Black women stitched into ancient African myths and sites of power, as well as images of ancestral veneration and guidance. The magic, medicine, and mysticism of these stunning cards are intended to help you access healing, call on divine guidance, and honor the divinity within. So let's get to opening these. And just so you know, guys, while I'm opening these, this weekend at the event, we're having two things. One is a book exchange. It's a book exchange. So it's bring a book, take a book. Kelly and Eric are trying to get over 500 books there. So if you have books at home that you're like, I want to, they can be, dog-eared and highlighted all the heck. Bring them, put them down. Them are some of the best books. We know they're loved, don't we? So bring those books, and then there's books for you to take home for free. So that's an even book exchange. We're also having a raffle. Give me a second. I got to show you this. I'm going to show you both things. I'm in my sweats, guys, today. So I know I just get up and run around. I look good from the top up, but yes, I was in sweats today. Sorry, guys. So 2 things. One, guess what? I'm bringing some books to the raffle, or to the book exchange. Look what I'm bringing 5 of these. Da-da-da! I'm bringing 5 of these. Tim sent these to me to take up to the book exchange. So there's going to be 5 of Tim's Ever Near book. And trust me, guys, this is a bestseller now. He not have thought it. I knew he'd be a bestseller. He didn't think it. I did. So that's one thing I'm bringing with me. I'm also bringing this lovely box I created. Okay, somebody else made the box, but I did the ribbon and the bows. So this is going to be, because we are doing a raffle. God, sorry. I don't remember the organization we're raffling for. But Kelly and Eric found I wish I could remember. I don't remember it. An organization that we are raising money for to help. And I created this box of goodies for, and it's from School Through Spirit, myself at School Through Spirit for the raffle. But we open the box. What's in there? I put 3 decks in there. And for people that didn't know it, 3 decks. One of my pens. Love my pens. Actually has my name on the pen. Pretty cool, huh? And then people didn't know this, but I have this. It's a journal. It's a journal for, you can get it on Amazon still, I believe. But it's literally just a journal with blank pages. So it's paper, blank pages. The journal is literally for people to write their psychic or mediumship hits in throughout the day to kind of keep an idea, keep track of how amazing you are. On the back, signed by me, like that. Renee, signed by me. So there's that. So this is what I created for my portion of the raffle. And there's going to be other things, other amazing things. Now, each one of these decks, yes, have been opened up because we opened up the show. But they've only been used once on the show, and that's it. Never used again. So somebody can come and they can literally bid. I don't know if they're doing a bidding or if it's going to be a raffle. So I don't know if you're going to bid for this box, or I don't know if maybe they're going to have little cups where you can put your ticket you bought into that box or into a cup so that they pick one winner for the box. I have no clue what that says, but this is what I created for what we're doing to raise money. So there's going to be a lot of different stuff, but that's what I really loved. So that's what I'm bringing to raffle off. And there's going to be so much other stuff, guys, so much other stuff. So, oh my gosh, it is the reawakening of the Edge event Reawakening. Elise, it's in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Delta Hotel by Marriott. So let's get on to our 5-card slide. Can you hear the tablet? My grandson's in my bedroom. He's fine. Oh my God. My hand doesn't like to work. I need to go back to therapy to get my hand stronger because I feel like it's getting weaker. But this thing works really well. Look if you don't know how to open these things, just take a letter opener. Because I have this hand that doesn't like to work. So I will use a letter opener to kind of weasel inside. And it works beautifully. So, oh, look at that. Very pretty. It says, the goddess and ancestors from beyond, they love, protect, teach, guide, and collaborate. You are invited to connect with their medicine. I love that. That's a really cool thing. Oh, another gorgeous picture. This box is really well thought of. I love that. So here are the pictures of Dr. Giovanni and Marla on the back and a little bit about them. The front is just another picture of the deck, which is beautiful. It does. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I love this. It looks like they are broken down into kind of different categories, I'm thinking. Let me see if I'm right or not. Maybe I am. Oh, the goddess and ancestral wisdom. I like that. So it looks like this deck might be able to be used a few different ways. I'm not sure. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty cool so far, guys. This one is going to have to, it looks like it's got a few different ways to use it, which I kind of like. I love it when decks give that extra surprise to it. That extra just surprise. Again, this one's how to do a reading, the card features, things of that nature. 1-card spread, 3-card spread, past, present, future, things of that nature. Ooh, 3-card ancestral lines, blood, milk, and spirit. That would be interesting. So it does have some different ways of doing this. So I think for this one, guys, again, I'm going to use the book because I'm getting to the point where I think I like using their interpretations, not just my own. But we always know I use my own spin, don't I? I always throw my own spin on it. So, because that's what we have to do. What is reviewing a deck? But telling you what I think about this deck. Is it usable? Is it usable? Is it card friendly? Is it user friendly? What is this? So, oh, look at these pictures. These are gorgeous. Look at that. That's good. Simply stunning. Here's the one I went to first. It says blessings. Blessings. So let's shuffle this baby. And we're just, and look at the pictures, Africa. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just thinking to myself, my intention always is, what do we need to know for this week? That's what my intention is when I shuffle the deck every Monday morning. I will tell you though, how do you do 5-card stud? If you've never done this before, you're going to pick a card, 1 through 5. You can either just pick one card, you can pick 2 cards, you can pick 4 cards, you can pick all of them. It doesn't matter. If you have a few different questions in your head, you can literally assign each question a number and get that as an answer. Or you can wait till the end, and I put all of them together to what is a reading of all 5 cards coming together for the week. I personally do that one for myself. Why? Because I'm greedy. I just want to know. So, but that's what 5-card stud. It's just a lot of fun. What do we need to know for the week? Oh my God. I love that people are coming in through YouTube and through different levels of Facebook. I'm always stunned, guys, because when I get off, obviously I send the reading into the magazine so y'all can go to the Edge on Facebook, and you can get a little bit more in depth, because I'll use mine plus what the book says. Just a touch more in depth on the Facebook site of the Edge Facebook site, because this does go up later on today. But also, what the heck was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to end with that because my brain went blip. Oh, no, what I was saying is afterwards I do that. I turn around, and because I stream this to 8 different locations. So in the StreamYard link, I only see 8 people showing up. But what I find out after the fact is there were people listening on all these different streams that I don't get to see, which I think is really cool. And they're all over YouTube and Facebook and everywhere, which is really awesome. And then they comment all over those areas, so I get to see those also, which is really cool. So these cards, I feel like I have to shuffle a little bit, and I don't know why. They're just saying shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So I'm like, okay, let's shuffle. Maybe I'm waiting for that 9th person to show up, which I just got. So let's do the spread. Let's do the reading. Let's see what happens here. So card number 1, celebration. Oh, I like this card. I really do. Because to me, this card, when I'm looking at it, it's just not celebration. If you pick number 1, it is a gathering. This is something that, you know what, you have been wanting. It is like where one is, more will come type celebration. Okay. So this doesn't feel like, oh my gosh, I learned to, well, maybe I did learn how to walk again, but this just feels like it's something more than just a small thing. This feels like it's a bigger thing where more people are coming together to do this, because as you're seeing it, you're seeing the people come together, you're seeing the hut behind it, you're seeing those beautiful colors up above. You're seeing this, to me, is pretty much a sun, like probably a sunrise, or actually, no, it looks more like a sunset, guys, because the moon's kind of high in the sky, but it does feel like that time of celebration. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but it's time for you guys to celebrate. And this one's a big one. Card number 2 is alignment. It's alignment. If you pick card number 2, it really is bringing yourself into one space. Okay. So often, guys, we go through life kind of scattered. We don't have our male and feminine, or, our masculine and feminine all balanced out together. So if you have picked card number 2, you're looking at aligning yourself. You're looking at bringing yourself together. It is literally getting yourself on the straight and narrow for yourself. Not for somebody else, what somebody else wants, but it's for you. Okay. It is balancing yourself. That's what we're looking at. Card number 3 is Zanahara. Oh, we're going to have to look at the book for this one, Zanahara. But to me, that just looks like beauty. That looks like the inner beauty and just shining through is what it looks like to me. But to me, it kind of looks like that natural beauty is what it looks like. But I want to go to her book because I don't want to flub this one up. I know that's what I'm getting off my initial, but I want to know for sure if that's what it is. Is many things to people of the island, country of Madagascar. These are the many versions of the deity. Blah blah blah. Some is from classic dozen. Oh my God. You have drawn this card. The ancestors are asking you to notice those moments when your visibility is being compromised. Ooh, either by others or by your own doing. Be confident in what you create, in where your strengths lie, and in what your contributions are. You are emboldened to claim all of who you are. I love that. It's the invitation is resist invisibility, bringing all of you to the table in order to achieve balance. I like that. I like that. So I was a little off, but I think it's still pretty much the same. It's letting your inner light shine through. I love the fact how she's above the trees. So allow that inner you to shine, guys. Allow that. And that's what you pick card number 3. That's what that one's about. Allah, Allah, card number 4, Allah. I love that dance. I love that dance. I want to go to that one. When I'm looking at that card, oh my gosh, I'm just seeing being joyous all over the place, just being really joyous. But again, I don't want some of these the cards that for myself that are need to go to, that's not the goddesses, it's the ancestral. This is what's really cool. You kind of go to the ancestral, you go to alignment, you go to here, you go to there, and you kind of find out where the heck you're at. There is a few different areas for the cards, which is really kind of cool, which I love. I need to figure out where this one is at in her thing here. Oh, it's card number 4. I keep going to card number 2. That's what's messing me up. No wonder why I'm trying to do alphabetical. It's not alphabetical. Okay. It says she teaches us that caring for the earth where our ancestral bodies lie is a way to build profound relationships with our ancestors. It reminds us that tending to our body is a sacred skill that can reflect how we tend the earth. This is the ancestral imperative. We are the earth and the earth is us. There is no distinction between all that is living, all that is dead. Oh my God, I love this card. You are not separate from the Mama Earth. Do upon her as you would do unto yourself. And I'm going to tell you, I do believe that, you know what, card number 4 is really kind of doing a lot of like the alignment card is. So but I think if you picked card number 4, it is bringing that into alignment. You have brought yourself into alignment. You are there. Now, where are you going to go from there? What is your next? I'm getting shot with a Nerf gun by a 4-year-old. And he's laughing about it. But I'm working. If y'all see me get shot, you know where it came from. He nailed me. He's playing Russian roulette. So basically I'm looking at this card it's taking that alignment and pushing it to the next step. Why am I aligned? What am I aligned with? Recognizing that there is no separation between you, the earth, and other people. I really like that card.
I have an option for you.
Okay, you go get another one, honey. Oh, and I was hoping this card would come up. I was hoping it would come up. A book. If you picked card number 1, a book. I hope I'm saying that correct. Dawson, I'm working. Walk away. Walk away, buddy. It says if you were pulling this card, the ancestors are prompting you to tend seeds you've already planted. Do not let the earth go fallow. Your ideas, projects, collaborations deserve to be nurtured and watered. Wear a book's green thumb to bring your dreams to fruition. So it's basically looking at you going, this last card is really looking, if you picked card number 5, it is really telling you, you know what? It's time for you to give to you. Give to you. When you think about seeds planted, it's what you've done in here. Okay, you've brought ideas up in here. You've brought creation up in here. You have now pushed it out. Now you have to feed that. Now you have to go out and say, I am going to give my energy to this to help feed it and to help it grow. So card number 1 was celebration. 2 was alignment. 3 was Hari. 4 is Allah. And 5 is Abuk. Gosh, I hope I did justice to those names. I really like this because you know what, when I'm looking at this, that celebration to me is not when I look at all 5 and I put them all together, I'm not looking at this as a celebration of something that's already happened. I think this is a celebration to the creation that is being created within you. And I think that is where this and holds. But to have this, I think this is what they're kind of talking about. I think they're looking at these cards and going, okay, you have something you want to do. You have something in your you're going, oh my gosh, I've got to do this. This is what I truly want. And then the rest of the cards are supporting this. The rest of the cards are saying, hey, for you to do this, you have to get in line. You have to get in line with everything, the heavens and the earth, to make this work. You have to be able to put yourself out there. You have to be able to put yourself out there and realize that, guys, guess what? It is bringing it all together, you know, and in the end, it's going to take work. You are going to be the one that feeds us. This is not looking to other people to say, hey, do this, do this, do this. This is you. This is into the tending stage. This is what energy am I going to put into this? And that's what I do believe this week's reading's about. It's not about, oh my God, all this other crazy stuff is happening. This week is really about what is going to happen through this week. What are these ideas? What are these things, these processes you want to happen, and pushing through and giving you the step-by-step. How often do we get the step-by-step? And this is giving you the step-by-step. Here's your idea, and this is everything you have to do to make this happen. Hi, Heidi. Heidi, the happy me. I love that. I love that. Love that. So that was your 5-card stud. Heidi, I'm sorry I'm at the end of the show, so you're just going to have to watch the replay, but that's okay. It's always there and the YouTube. So again, for everybody, that was your 5-card stud. I will get this up and into the show, so you guys can also see this on the oh my God, the Facebook. Now, the Black Goddess within Oracle, I'm going to tell you what, I love these cards. I really, really, really love these cards. I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a deck. You're going to have to look at the book first. You're going to have to read the book. You're not necessarily study it, but kind of become very familiar with the ancestors, familiar with the Black Goddesses within, and go, you know what? I will tell you what, I think this has got a ton of greatness all in this and all in the cards. And I think this is definitely worth going out and buying and getting it on your shelf and working with it on a regular basis, because I think this deck is much more in depth than a lot of decks we've seen before. So I hope you guys enjoyed this today, and I hope that you run with this because it's a great deck. Okay, guys, I want to tell you all thank you for joining me. I wanted to let you know I'm thinking about developing a new class. You're going to have to let me know if you'd show up. It's called Healing Through Past Lives. Healing Through Past Lives. So they've given me the title. They've given me an idea. Now you're going to have to let me know if you'd show up and take the class. But either way, guys, this is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, showing up every morning, Monday morning, trying to enlighten your lives, just being me. I will see you all next Monday at 9 a.m. or at the Delta Hotel this Saturday. Either way, I'll be so happy to see you again. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, deette.us. That's deette.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit deette.us. That's deette.us.